Hello there, I'm back with my Olaf. And I was actually going to pick another filter or whatever this one's called, and I decided not to because I really like this one. I'm just wishing it would like not get so yellow sometimes like that. Like I'm already white as it is, so yeah. But yeah, basically I don't know really what to talk about. I know I said I was gonna talk about something, but like my thoughts aren't together at all. Like life right now, I could say like life is pretty decent. Um, I mean, I say it's decent because like I feel stuck, but at the same time, I'm stuck in like a decent place. Like I mean, I have a roof over my head, like food to eat, like my relationships are like with people. Um, but like I mean, it's not bad, like there's not really much to complain about. Like we're in a pandemic, the coronavirus. I'm pretty sure you guys know. But yeah, like I don't go out much. I hang with friends, but afterwards, like after I'm done hanging with my friends, I get like super anxious and I'm like always checking my throat and can I swallow? Does it hurt when I swallow, etc. Um and yeah, so like I just try to stay in. I'm not really like trying to go out. Like I do want to sometimes because like I'm a teenager and all like other teenagers are by the beach, North Ave, and they're like with groups of friends, and like I want that, but I just can't do it because my anxiety and all that. So I'm glad for being inside. Here comes my sister. You want to be in my vlog, even though nobody's gonna see it.
Yes. Hey vlog, it's Liliana.
Hey, yeah. I was just talking about life at the moment. So how do you feel about life at the moment?
Life is decent. I feel it could be better in different ways. Low key.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just came to check on you. I was gonna change my shirt. Oh, but does my hair look nice like this?
Yeah.
Alright. Have fun with your vlog.
Okay, so yeah. And I mean, I agree with her. It could be better in a lot of different ways, especially for me specifically. I feel like my relationships with people could be better, but it is what it is. Stuff happens for a reason. Yeah, and okay, that's a thing I could talk about. Things happen for a reason. Yeah, we might not know it, or we might feel like, why is this happening? Like, etc. Like, what reason could this be? Jeez. Okay, so, and honestly, like, for me, I believe that a lot. Like, things happen for a reason. Like, we're gonna, yeah, we might not know it at the time, but eventually, like, we'll realize it. It'll either make us stronger or just, like, a valuable lesson we needed to learn out of that situation or something for life and, like, growing up for the future. So honestly, like, and I believe it too because out of a lot of situations that just like thinking about it, like, why would this happen? Like, especially to me, like, what did I do to deserve this or something like that? Like, and like later on, like looking back on it, like it was definitely very helpful on different looking back on different situations. A lot of them taught me different things, like strength and like a lot. I don't like doesn't make sense and I keep on saying like a lot. I really need to stop. But yeah. Um so yeah, I'm trying to think of like appropriate example I could do. Like from my life, like an actual something that happened to me. Like I could say, okay, like my ex, like my first real kind of relationship was with this boy and I really liked him and everything, but he was like low key bogus to me and like disrespectful, and that's not okay. Like, well, at the time, like I just thought it was funny because like the people we'd hang around with, like the guys, like they would all laugh, and that's who I was at the time. Like I just found stuff like that funny, and like now, looking back at it, it wasn't funny. It was disrespectful, And like it was hard for me to break up with him too because like I really liked him. I could at the time I probably said love, but it's not love. It was just like I really like felt a lot for him, but it wasn't love. Cuz I got over him low key like decently fast, which was good. But yeah, I could say like that relationship and like being able to put myself first and break up with him taught me a lot too for myself, that I'm strong and that like what things are not okay in a relationship, and like just like putting myself first too, because a lot of times I would help him out with everything. Like I was always there for him, helping him out, but there like comes a time where as especially as a woman, as a girl, a teenage girl, growing up, you just need to learn how like what's not okay from a guy, and just how to respect yourself and put yourself first and give yourself that love that you need and that attention that you need. Like yes, like I love to care about people, and like I like to put them first a lot, and I'm always caring if somebody's gonna feel bad if I do a certain thing and this and that, and like it I don't know the word, but like in different situations it depends like how I am, like because sometimes I could be really selfless when it comes to like the people I love, and like I'm not really one to like share my feelings, if especially if I know like that person is just gonna write me off and not listen to my feelings. Like that's when I just become like, I wouldn't say selfless, but like I don't put myself first in those situations. Like I'm always thinking like, okay, they're not gonna listen to me, so I'm just not gonna talk and just whatever makes them happy. Like that's it. You know, especially with people I love. And that also goes into like when my relationships are not where they should be at this time. But I know eventually something will happen and I'll have to share my feelings. I'm just waiting for the moment because right now I really can't. Like it's hard. Yeah. And like I just went all over the place with that. But yeah. I'm trying to think. Um, but yeah, that relationship taught me a lot and how to put myself first. And it just taught me to like before that relationship, I was like always talking to different guys. Like yeah, I wouldn't do stuff with them, but like I was always like giving a small part of myself to all these different guys I talk to, especially for me, because I'm emotional, like I'm like sensitive, like when it comes to certain things, especially like I know I shouldn't be, but when it comes to guys, I'm like really like insecure and self-conscious and all that. And I'm trying to work on that little by little. And I could say like from that relationship too, my insecurity went down in the beginning, like when we broke up, and especially during the relationship. Like after a lot, like I could say like when I took the time to really think about myself and put myself first, like my insecurity went up a lot. And like just also too like learning what respect is, like what respect is, especially from a guy. Like it's just not, it's different to like with your girlfriends and all that, but from a guy, as girls we also tend to like take what the guy says or his actions and like put it on ourselves and doubt ourselves and like make our insecurity go low. But learning, knowing how a guy is supposed to respect you is a lot, because a lot of stuff that a guy will do, you notice it's disrespectful and respectful, and you're supposed to like, you should have a guy that respects you, like that, like your insecurity, your, I mean, yeah, insecurities, like they drop. I was gonna say rise, but that's not the right, like, but they drop, like literally, like I'm not really that much insecure once I learned like what respect is and all that. So yeah, I could say like that really helped. And I'm trying to think about other things. It's at 9 minutes. I'm not trying to make this longer than 10 minutes. But yeah, I really enjoy making these because I feel like I'm talking to somebody that somebody would see this, but in reality they probably won't. But yeah, and yeah, I'm gonna post this to YouTube privately. Yeah, I know I was probably like all over the place, but I just wanted to say all my thoughts, and hopefully you guys agree or just take some of it and like help yourself grow, or even if you disagree, like really take what I said into thought. If that makes sense. But yeah. Bye.